Moving quick, please. Questions for the players?
Armando, what's been key for you this year, and especially in the first half, just being so efficient in the post?
Just not taking advantage of any possession, just trying to go out there and just compete every play.
Caleb, what was it with about the 12-minute mark in the second half where you just kind of took over? You had the drives to the left and right, you were drawing fouls, and you got a couple of jumpers out of it. What were you seeing that opened that for you?
They couldn't guard the ball screen, so I had the big on me, or less defender that couldn't really guard, so coaches was just telling me to attack, and make plays for my team, and that's what I did.
And also, it looked like you guys ran a couple of plays for Kerwin to get some threes, and he knocked him down, won a screen behind Dawson. How huge was it that he was able to knock those down?
It was great. I always knew he had that in him. He's a great shot maker and a great three-point shooter, and they couldn't handle him coming off those screens, and we kept going to him.
Armando, what did you think of the atmosphere here tonight? They were fired up, and what did you think of you guys' ability to sort of, find the right answers in the second half?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, just at the beginning of the game, just in the warm-ups, I was just fired up because it was like a taste back in the past. And for the guys like Caleb and the guys that didn't get the experience, it was their first true road game. So, I mean, I kind of knew coming out it would be like a tough game, just especially in the beginning. But, I mean, it's just great that college basketball is back.
They're knocking at you over there.
Yeah, remember that, please, since they're putting curses.
Caleb,
What was that like for you, being in this environment for the first time as a college player?
It was great. I like those environments. I always had that in high school, and so I live for these moments. So I wasn't really rowdy or anything like that. I was ready for the moment.
Caleb, when was the last time you felt that comfortable as you got in the second half, just in a rhythm like that? When was the last time you felt like that?
High school.
Really?
Yeah.
Armando, what can a game like this, where you guys have to rally to get the lead, do for you guys or the rest of this season?
I mean, I would say it just builds character, just being in these tough moments and us just staying together as a team and fighting. I mean, we are new team, got a lot of new coaches, a lot of new players, new faces. So just us having these tough games early, I think it'll help us out more in the end, especially these big games coming up too, just kind of knowing how to react in those situations and not panic going down.
Caleb, what did it mean to have Armando play the way he did in the first half to keep you guys close enough to the lead that you could go grab it in the second half?
Well, I feel like he was the best big in the country, so he just imposed his will, and when he's locked in, can't nobody guard him.
Caleb, I think they hit 5 of their first 10 threes, and then they were at around under 30% the rest of the way. Was it something you guys did differently defending the perimeter, or did they just miss shots?
We just had to talk on certain screens, certain actions that they were doing, and coach was telling us just don't lead the shooters, and that's what we did. We locked in on defense, and we stopped them.
It's the second 20-point game for both of you guys, and collectively as a team, you've already had 6 in these first 3 games. Last year, it was well into February, March before you had that many. What's been the difference in terms of guys being able to have the hot hand?
Well, I would just say for both of us, I mean, Coach Davis, he's been doing a good job of just, instilling confidence in us. I mean, he never really tells us what to do on offense, just more on the defensive end, something that we got to get a lot better at. But, I mean, Coach Davis, he never really tells us any, shot is bad or anything like that. So just playing with that confidence and just having that swagger, I mean, I feel like for all of us, that's why you see us scoring these huge totals.
Armando, along those same lines, like when they were hot in the first half and this place was really jumping, what were you guys talking about during the timeouts? What did you guys talk about during halftime to, try to get settled down and get settled into the game?
Yeah, well, I mean, we knew we had to limit our turnovers. Just in the first half, we were turning the ball over, we kind of beating ourselves, so we just kind of had to weather the storm in the second half. I mean, like I said, I knew and all the other guys knew. We knew coming out it was going to be tough. I mean, they were excited. I mean, it's a big game for the school, big game for the team, and we knew they'd be fired up. So we just knew we had to just stay calm and composed.
Caleb, 6 assists again for you tonight. That part of your game seems to have grown so much since last year. I mean, how do you continue to emphasize that just on a night-to-night basis?
Just watching a lot of film and reading the defense, knowing time and situations, and then just, like I said, reading the defense and just playing free. I was playing kind of safe last year, and I'm just playing free. And coach, like Armando said, coach is putting confidence in me and the team, and I'm just out there playing my game.
Armando, what did you?
More for the players?
Yeah, Armando, what did you see different from Caleb during those last 12 minutes that maybe wasn't a part of his game last year?
He was just being himself. He went back to high school, Caleb, just playing with that swagger, knowing nobody can guard him, and just confident. When he played like that, I don't think anybody in the country can guard him. And I feel like he can propel us and get us to being a great team.
All right, I'm going to go get Coach Davis. We'll be